Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Hey guys, welcome back, welcome to my channel. So for today's video we are doing reading 200 pages for a day, for a week. 200 pages a day for a week. We're doing that video, guys. You know that one that's been around YouTube? Yeah, that's the one we're doing. And yeah, I have technically already started it. I've read Yellow Thorns in the early hours of this morning, which was like, I said it's like 51, 59-ish pages. I will double check it and put it up here. I think it's 51. So yeah, so we've already 51 pages down, so we've only got another 149 to read. But I will be starting the tandem read of Empire of Storms and Tower of Dawn. So we'll be getting this started today. It is very likely, guys, that I am likely to go over the 200 pages on some of the days. But what I will do is I won't take it off of any of the days. I'll do the 200 or plus pages. I will keep you up to date on how many I do read. So even if I read over 200 pages, I will let you guys know. But yeah, just know that we're doing the tandem read, which probably will most likely be the entire video is these books that I'll be reading. So I'll be kind of giving you guys like a little update as I'm going on these books. But every now and then I may possibly put in like another little book. It depends on how things are going, but just know the majority of this video will be the tandem read. So yeah, we are going to get started on this. I'm not reading just yet. I'm going to go and start some work and do a live today. It is the 1st of January. It's a fresh new year. We're going to get started. We're going to go head first into everything. And we're going to have a good solid year. So we're going to start the year off right with a TikTok live. So yeah, that's what we're doing. That's where we're at. 51 pages already down. This was 3 stars, by the way. I don't think I said, but this was a 3-star read. Nice, simple and easy. Except quite nicely. And then we're going into the tandem. So that's where we're at. That's what we're doing. And I'll give you guys an update later when I've actually started reading the tandem. Hey guys, so update. I have read up to chapter 4 in Empire Storm, which is only 46 pages. So I've read plus the 51 earlier. What was that? 97 pages I've read today. So I have not read a lot. One, I'm taking notes as I'm reading this, so it's taking me longer as I'm to read the books and to read in general, just because I'm taking notes. But also because I have literally worked the entire day. I did not stop to sit down and read, if I can speak, until probably about 5:30, 6 this evening. And like I said, obviously, because I'm taking notes, it's taking longer, and it's only 8:45 now, so it's not been that long at all, or even 3 hours. And obviously I've had dinner, so I haven't been able to read as much today as I really would have liked to. It was a good job I read that novella this morning though. That did come in handy. That did come in handy. But yeah, I am going to have to stop. There's no way I can read anymore tonight because my eyes are just feeling very dry and just very tired, where I've been staring at a screen all day and trying to read and take notes on a screen. It's not helping, so I am going to have to take just off the night, take a break. But I will pick it back up tomorrow. Now I am reading this one like on my Kindle, so I'm again screens, although it's not so bad on the Kindle. I will be reading Tower of Dawn physically. I'm not there yet. So what I've read so far of Empire of Storm, I've really enjoyed, and I've found it very interesting. Things are starting to happen again. We kind of just had almost like a bit of a base, like touch base with all the characters. We've kind of just got an idea of where everybody is, what's happening with them and stuff. We're kind of like about 3 or so weeks into from where Queen of Shadows finished. We're kind of about 3 weeks like time jump, also roughly, give or take. But yeah, so it's really interesting. We've like touched base with all the characters. They've all set up their kind of little stories and plots have all been set into place. So it's going to be interesting now kind of seeing everything happen. There's only one character we haven't touched base with, and that is Dorian. He's the only one we haven't touched base with yet, but I'm sure his time will come very, very soon. So yeah, but I am enjoying it and I'm loving it. So that's where we're going to leave for tonight. It is night 7.
Hey guys, so I have only just managed to get up to chapter 6 in Empire Storms. I did read most of it at my grandparents' earlier, but I just finished chapter 5 this evening, finally, because I come back with my grandparents and had a meeting. Then I was trying to get loads of work done so I could just sit and chill tonight and then not have to stress about that tomorrow because I'm at the dentist tomorrow. I'm getting fitting done, so I'm having a chill day tomorrow. So a lot of reading will be done tomorrow. But yeah, so that's what we're up to. I'm enjoying it. I'm loving it. It's getting interesting. It's getting very interesting indeed. Things are picking up. Things are developing. I'm wondering how one of the situations is going to happen. Yeah. I want to know how paths are going to cross. I have an inkling that I may know how paths are going to cross, but I don't obviously know entirely. So I'm intrigued to see if that is going to be the case or not. So yeah, that's what we're going to do there. Somebody's going off to save somebody else, and I'm nervous. Wreck. I'm not going to lie. I'm a nervous wreck already. So yeah, it's all happening here. So next up in the plan of action for this is the read 4 and 5. Sorry, I've got the tandem read like up on my unit, so excuse me. Right, now we need to read the first chapter of Tower of Dawn. So this is going to be interesting because I know this one is mainly Kale's story. Sorry, I was doing so well. Kale's story. So this is mainly his, and I'm not the biggest fan of Kale. If you know, you know. I ain't his biggest fan. So this is gonna be interesting. So yeah, we'll have his first chapter, and then we come back to Empire Storm for another 3. Yeah, for 6, 7, and 8. So I'm probably gonna go and do that. Hopefully, get all that done tonight. Like I said, I'm taking notes, so I don't know how long it's going to take me to read. It isn't that late. It's only 20 to 6. So theoretically, I should be able to get that done. Theoretically, we should be fine. It all depends on how long chapters are as well. And yeah, pretty much just how long chapters are and stuff. And if anything else puts up tonight that needs to be done. But hopefully it don't. So we can just sit and read tonight. Fingers crossed. So, update. Believe it or not, even though we're in the same position, we are different time. We have changed. I have read the first chapter of Tower of Dawn and the next 3 chapters of Empire Storm. So that in total we have read 57 pages for today. Which it feels like we've read so many more. It feels like we've read so many more pages for the day. But yeah, so that's where we're at. Again, guys, things have already escalated. Shall we say? Things have already escalated. Regards to the first chapter in Tower of Dawn, there's nothing really for me to say to you guys. There is generally nothing that I can say other than, yes, okay, I feel sorry for anybody put in the position that Kale has been put into. I feel sorry for them. But the dude still irks me.
he still gets some blood in us. Like, he is just such an ungrateful swine. I'm sorry, but he is. He is an ungrateful swine. Empire Storm. I can't talk about him anymore. Empire Storm. Yeah, things have escalated a tenfold. They have reached new heights. Things have gone very drastic very quickly that I was not expecting. I obviously hadn't knew where this book was going to go. In like, just if you've read the stories, you generally know what's going to be happening in this book. Like, you just generally have an idea of it. But I wasn't expecting it to happen so quickly. I was not expecting it so fast. So I'm very intrigued now just to see where this entire book is going to go, because this is over a 600-page book, and we've already had something obviously that we knew was going to happen in the first 50. These are very heavy, obviously, and very much a lot going on. Much need to be aware to know what's happening. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the next 2 chapters in. I can feel myself getting them. Fuck. See, I told you I don't like Kale. I don't like him, so I dropped his book. Whoops. Yeah, get the next 2 chapters in this. I feel safe. I don't feel I'm going to be too tired before getting to the end of that. So I'm going to do the 2 chapters, and then I'm going to take a break from the tandem and leave it till tomorrow. But what I might do is I'm going to have to fight to get the book down, because, right, let's see if I can do it. I want that book just there, but if I remove that book, all those other books that are leaning up there are going to fool me. So I need to fight to get the book out, but I think I'm then going to pick up 28 Questions by Indyana Schneider, because I really, really want to read that book. I really want to annotate that book as well, and it seems like such a good one, and I think it's going to be nice to read as like a palette cleanser between the tandem read, like here and there throughout the tandem read, just to kind of like, not necessarily lighten things up for me a bit, but just kind of give me a bit of a break so that I don't burn myself out. And I really want to annotate that book as well, so I want to take my time with it as well and not rush that one. So I think these are going to be the perfect books to kind of read alongside each other here and there. So definitely going to do next 2 chapters here in Tower of Dawn. Then we're going to pick up 28 Questions, but I will come back to you guys once I've done these 2 chapters and let you guys know where we are at for those. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. Right, so we have read chapter 3, 2 and 3 of Tower of Dawn. Now, interesting. I feel like it's the theme for this video. Interesting. We've got to understand a bit more of their kind of situation. Not situation, not right word. Scenario that they're in. No, that's the same kind of thing. What am I trying to think of? We've got to understand more of the people they're surrounded by, the characters they're surrounded by, and the world they're now in. Because obviously they're in a new continent that we haven't seen before, so there's a bit of world boring stuff. World building in there, and obviously more character building. So we are getting to meet these new characters. We're getting to understand them, kind of getting to know the world a little bit more now in this one. So yeah, and then we're meeting the 2 worlds kind of connect. We're kind of understanding a bit of a situation that's been going on in the southern continent that we didn't know about. Is not related to why. Well, it is kind of related to why Kale and Ezra are there, but it's not. It wasn't something they knew about in a way. I really don't know how to describe this without like giving away spoilers. But yeah, we're in that situation. I am failing utterly at trying to non-spoiler talk about this book. And I don't want to do spoiler vlog. Anyway, so yeah, I'm having fun trying to do this for you guys. I could do spoilers, but like, honestly, for how far into the series this book is, it's really not worth it. We're not doing it. Because then we've got a whole can of worm swamp unload, and we're not doing that. So, yes. So that's happened. And then in chapter 3, Oh no, also in that chapter, Kayla and Ezra learned about what's happening in Empire Storm. They learned about what's going on in that book. Well, they learned about what's going on in that book. And then chapter 3 is kind of interesting. To kind of figure out, oh hello angles, to kind of see what's happening, what's going to happen. I'm intrigued. I have some theories. But I don't want to give my theories away because it's too early, too soon. Do you know what I mean? Like, 35 pages too soon. And I froze book again. It's an omen, guys. That's an omen. Twice in one video, or twice in one day, I've thrown his book. That's an omen. So, we've read, what did I say? What were the pages? What have we read so far? How many pages have we got in, guys? 83? We've got 83 pages in so far. This is going well, isn't it? Can you see the theme for this video, guys, where this is going? 83 pages so far. But I'm not going to crash out just yet. What time is it? 10 past 8. 8, 9, 10 past 9. Get the right books. But we're not going to crash out yet. We are going to give starter to 28 questions, which I said to you guys earlier. I'm going to give starter to that one. We're going to take a break from a tandem read and have a bit of a palate cleanser with this book. I feel like I need a bit of a different vibe to go with. I feel like my brain's going to explode if I read any more of that. And plus, I'm starting to get a bit tired. So I don't want to ruin those books by reading them when I'm tired and not taking much in and stuff. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. But we are going to read. So I have been really eager to read this book. I really wanted to get it in 2023, but I didn't manage to. So we're going to get it in now. So 28 questions. I shall read the back to you guys because I hadn't heard of it before. And I don't know if anybody else has heard of it, but I will give it a read to you guys. It was released in 2022. And it says, I'm a first year music student and Amalia, I don't know how you want to say it, stumbles into her Oxford College bar. She has no idea that everything is about to change. Seated across from her is Alex, a velvety-voiced fellow Australian with eyes the colour of her native sky. They strike up a friendship that is immediate in its intensity, both thrilling and terrifying. As the days and weeks go by, they spend more and more time together, philosophizing, hypothesizing, questioning everything. There is nothing they cannot talk about, except the one thing that matters most. Dare they risk a romantic entanglement if it threatens this most perfect of friendships? Set across 4 years and 5 cities and suffused with music, literature, art, dance, sex, and the exquisite pain and pleasure of first love. 28 Questions is a passionate and unforgettable first novel about love in all its guises, growing up and figuring out who you are along the way. So it seems like a really, really interesting one, and I really am intrigued by it. Hence why I want to pick it up now, because I really don't hold off any longer. It's been sitting there, I keep staring at it. Literally, it's hanging over my head. We need to pick this up. So yeah, we're going to read this together. It's like 410 pages. It's multimedia, so it's written in different formats as well, which is really, really fun, which will also make it an even quicker read. It is big font as well. Again, that makes it even easier and quicker to read. So we're going to try and read quite a bit tonight, obviously, if we can. If we can read the entire first year tonight, then we'll be good. So yeah, we're going to see how this goes. We're going to get reading, and I will catch you guys in a bit. I really should put a disclaimer though. I should really put a disclaimer in though at the beginning of this video for my piss poor English skills, because they're fucking piss poor. So I didn't manage to update you guys this morning or last night. Last night it got really late, and then this morning things just went a bit hectic. As you can probably tell, that sounds a little weird. I've been to the dentist this morning, so my right side of my mouth and like is actually really numb. So excuse me while I do a really quick update for you guys on where we are, and then go off because it's really weird and it's annoying. I did read 120 pages of 28 questions last night, which put me at 203 pages yesterday. So we did reach our 200-page goal yesterday, which is great. We love that. Today, I've been reading some more. I'm now at page 145. So I've read another 25 pages. 25 pages. As you can tell, I'm loving it. The highlighting. Guys, I'm adoring this book. I adore this book so much. I would love to sit and just tell you guys so much about this book right now, but where I'm so numb, it's very difficult. So just know that I love this book, and I'm going to update you guys properly when I have less of a numb mouth and can talk properly and speak properly. Although, to be fair, I can't do any of that anyway. But it will sound a bit more normal. So just know I'm loving this. We're reaching our stuff. I'm going to read some more of this, and then we're going to move on to the tandem read. So I'm going to get a lot further in that today. Hopefully, fingers crossed, is the plan. It's currently about 25 to 2, so we're going to do that. I've got pot noodle, something soft to eat, and yes, that's the plan of action. And I'm going to catch you guys probably quite later in the day. You guys probably won't hear from me like at all today because I'm waiting for this to go down. So yeah, just know I'll catch you guys at some point later tonight. I'm back. I'm a little less numb now. I'm not so numb. I guess I can feel the pain. I'm not numb anymore. Where are we at? What are we doing? What am I giving? I'm giving you guys a bit of an update, and that's what we're doing. Let's start with this one. 28 questions. I've now up to, I read like another chapter, I think it was. So it's the last I saw you guys. I'm loving it. Still, again, I need to talk about this book. Okay, right. This book is an LGBTQ plus queer coming of age, figuring life out, figuring yourself out kind of book. Okay, it is beautiful. Now, the writing is very different. The writing is not very normal for a fiction book, I guess you can kind of say. It does write very differently. It's written as if the main character is talking to you and telling you their story. So it's written in kind of that way. So sentences don't necessarily flow. Because it's written just like I said, as if she's talking to you and like having the conversation like we are. Which I kind of love about it, and I think it kind of gives it that extra bit of like life to it. But I highly recommend picking this one up if you guys want an LGBTQ plus like queer coming of age book, because this is truly beautiful. Now, as you can see, I've tapped like hell so far. I'm tabbing for love, I'm tabbing for emotions. I know they're kind of the same thing, but I wanted to separate them into two different categories. Literature is also one. There's a lot of mention of literature and book work and stuff, and there's ones that I've seen it and I've searched it and it is a real thing, and like kind of, do you know what I mean? Like, sometimes I'll see a literature and a book maybe not be a real life piece of literature, so I've checked them and there are like some real life ones, there's studies and articles and stuff. Quotes, and then it says, made me think moments. There are some things in here that get me thinking, do you know what I mean? What's an example of one can I give you? It says one, but do we desire because we're incomplete? Do you think desire is ubiquitous? If I can speak, I can't still speak, guys, but we're going to go with it. So there's this one as well, that I think that in a place as stressful as Oxford, and the way it kind of breeds a culture of selfishness, or at least self-absorption, is important for me to remember to make time to be kind. I was scared to be living in a place where you had to remember to make time to be kind. Is that also true of after Oxford adult life? Like, it is adult life. Like, we all talk about having to make time for ourselves, to be kind to ourselves. Like, it's just everywhere you see self-care is important. Like, we all have to remember to take that time. And like, it's, when you think about it, it is scary that we live in a world where we have to make time for it, because we're all so busy working and in being there for your family, which is obviously important as well. Making time with friends, like, we worry so much about doing all of that, but how can we do all of that if we don't look after ourselves? Like, how can we be there for those things, to work, to be with your family, to be with your friends, if we don't don't be there for ourselves? Like, we have to make time for ourselves to be able to do everything else. Like, and that's scary. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's scary. So yeah, I highly recommend picking up this book, guys, because it gets you thinking as well. Like, it gets you thinking. So I've read in total 62 of those pages today in that book. I've read up to chapter 12 in Empire of Storm. That is where I'm going to stop the Empire of Storm tonight. So I read in total 122. I can't remember how many pages that was. 28 pages here today. I read 28 pages of Empire of Storm, and things are getting interesting. Like, things are now picking up in this book. So I'm intrigued to see where this is going to escalate to now. Like, again, I'm back to the point where I don't want to say too much and I can't say too much. And plus, I'm not that far in to have a full grasp of the story. But we are getting there. My focus and attention will be on these books tomorrow. Tower of Dawn. I am going to read one more chapter of Tower of Dawn. I'm currently at chapter 7. I'm going to read one more. That will then put me to the 46 pages for this book. And I was at 35, I believe. I was at 35. So that will make it, by the time I finish this chapter, about 57 pages. It will make it for this one. And this one is now also starting to pick up. Like, things are now starting to happen in this book and starting to get interesting. And the plot is starting to deepen, and like, we're starting to get more information and more facts coming out. And so yeah, this one is also starting to develop. I really don't have much to say to you guys, and feeling rough's not helping me right now. But yeah, that's where we're kind of at with the books and the situation. So I am going to read that one more chapter of Tower of Dawn, which is going to take me to 146, and then I am just going to read 28 questions before I crash. I will update you here on how many pages I get to in the end for today. But yeah, it's because I really want to focus on these books, and I can't focus on these books when I'm in pain and I'm still feeling sick as well. I'm still recovering from that. You know, just being in pain, I can't sit and focus like I want to. Like, I want to be able to just sit and focus, and I'm loving the books, but right now I just can't do it, and I don't want to do disjustice to these books, because I am loving them and I am enjoying them. I just don't want to ruin it by forcing myself to read them when I'm not in a position that I'm taking them in, and I'm going to love them as much as I know I could, if that makes sense. So that's why it's taking me longer. I'm reading it when I have those urges of where I feel like I can focus on this book. That's when I'm reading it. So yeah, my focus is read that chapter, then I'm going to read 28 questions. I could probably, considering I've read like 120 pages last night, I could probably get quite a way through this book, because it is such big writing as well. And like, can I just say, I love the book size. Like, this is bigger than our normal books. I want to say this is kind of the Australian size of paperbacks. I want to say this is the Australian like size. I might be wrong, but I do think it might be. Somebody let me know in the comments. Like, this is a standard paperback here in the UK, and this, I think, is a standard paperback in Australia. I'm not sure. Like I said, correct me if I'm wrong. I might be wrong. So yeah, I do love the size. It kind of makes it a lot easier to hold. So I'm loving that as well. But yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm going to stop rambling to you guys and I'm going to settle in because I'm absolutely done for the day. I'm absolutely done. Hey, so it is Thursday. It is the next day. You have not seen or heard from me all day because my plans did not go the way they were meant to go this morning. I had some issues this morning, okay? So I didn't do any reading before I went to my grandparents at all. Zilch reading because said things went up already. But I did read at my grandparents'. Disclaimer, I have not read anything since I've been home either because I've been editing a video because I forgot I hadn't edited or uploaded tomorrow's video. So I had to do that. So you guys had a video for me tomorrow. So I've done that. It's now uploading. So now we can talk. But I've read 13 pages of Empire Storm and 41 pages of Tower of Dawn. The chapters seem very small in Empire Storm. I know Maas mentioned this to me. Tower of Dawn chapters are definitely very long. They definitely seem very long. So yeah, that's where we're at in that situation. I am enjoying it. I'm loving it. Things are definitely building up now. They're getting interesting. Things are happening. Yeah, I don't really know what to say to you guys. I'm definitely getting into Tower of Dawn a little bit more now. Because things are now starting to develop in Tower of Dawn. I'm starting to get a vibe with them now. So yeah, I am loving this one now. I made like a good little solid chunk of the way through that one. And then a nice much of the way through. Believe it or not, I'm actually bang on page 134 on both books. How that's worked, I don't know, but we've managed to bang on 134 pages in both books. So that is where we are at. I really don't have much to say to you guys because I haven't read much. So not much else has happened since I last spoke to you guys. I don't have much to say. So I've only read 54 pages. It is currently 25 to 10. I'm probably just going to sit and read 28 questions, if I'm being honest. I would love to be able to sit and read these ones like I really wanted to. But because everything got very stressful with me forgetting I hadn't edited a video, I'm not in the mindset to be able to sit and focus on this time and read and to take in what's happening. I was way too stressed to be able to even contemplate reading these books right now. So I think I need to read 28 questions and just kind of like settle with that one. So I think that's going to be the plan of action. I really wanted to get a lot further into these books today. Even this week I really kind of wanted to just focus on these books and read these books, but I've not been mentally in a position where I can fully give them my attention. Mentally, my brain has been all over the place, which has meant I can't just sit and focus on these books, which is why I started 28 questions. I don't know if I've mentioned it in this video at all, or we've discussed this, but yeah, like mentally I've not been in a place to be able to just sit and focus on them. So I'm hoping things are going to be a little less stressful tomorrow. Today in general has just been a very stressful day, so I'm hoping things will be a little less stressful tomorrow. I've got live tomorrow, so I'm on TikTok live tomorrow. So I think the plan of action will be, and it will be this, I'm determined for it to be this: wake up, read 28 questions. Hopefully, if I read enough of it tonight, finish 28 questions in the morning, be done and dusted with 28 questions, go on TikTok live, be on that for a few hours, packing orders, unboxing some bits because hopefully some bookmarks are going to come tomorrow, do all of that, come off of TikTok live, not have anything else to do, and sit and read the tandem read. I will probably even say I will probably stay up late into the night as well and read as much as I can, because I shouldn't have anything to do on Saturday. Theoretically, I shouldn't have anything to do Saturday, so that's probably going to be my plan of action, if I'm being honest with you guys. So again, like last night, you probably won't see me for the rest of tonight. So I will add up here my pages, how many pages I've done. I'm keeping track of them, by the way. I am keeping track. I will let you know. But this is not how I envisioned this video going. This is very much, do you know what this is now? This isn't even just reading 200 pages a day for a week. This is now just a realistic reading week in my life. Maybe I should just call it that. Maybe I should say sod the 200 pages and just say this is a realistic reading week. Do we just say sod it to the pages and just give you guys a realistic reading week? Like, it's Thursday now. Do I just say sod it? I'm doing till Sunday because this video is not going up until next Friday. So I think we just say sod it and call it a realistic reading week and just say sod giving you guys the page numbers. I think I'm just going to do that. Do you know what? We're doing that. Screw the plans that we had. Everything else is fucked up. You know what? Yes, screw the plans of this being a 200 page video, a week video. I will film that another time when things are a little less stressful because I've got a product launch coming up and stuff as well. So we're going to scrap this 4 days in. I'm finally going to admit defeat and say scrap this and just call it a realistic reading week. And we'll try again another time next month maybe with the 200 pages. We're going to do that. We are going to do that. So yes, I will probably maybe film a disclaimer at some point at the beginning of the video. We'll see. Anyway, that's what we're going to do. So yeah, scrap 200 pages. Scrap me telling you how many pages we've done. Realistic week. So as a realistic week, I will see you tomorrow. So evening, guys, how are we? I'm getting good at not updating you guys during the day yet again, but unfortunately it's been one of those days. I woke up, I did read some 28 questions this morning, so I have developed further into 28 questions. I'm now page 302, chapter 18, so not much left. You can see. My plan of action is for me to finish this one tomorrow. I might read another couple of chapters or 2 tonight. I'm not entirely sure how I'm feeling right now. I'm going to wait and see what I'm feeling like when I've got settled into bed. Because I'll explain in a minute. But just know, I'm loving this one. I am loving it. God, guys, if you guys want a queer romance that just gets you thinking about so many things in life, this is the one. And like, I'm not even like the bad kind of thinking. Like, it's just so good. I will try and explain it more to you guys once I've finished it. And kind of go into a bit more of a depth with it. I'll save that for like the end of the video. So yeah, just know I'm loving it. And yeah, I'm going to go into it more once I finish the whole story. And I can give you like the whole thing. But just know that yeah, I'm loving it. I have done more of the tandem read. I've sat here tonight and I've just read. So I'm now up to chapter 20 in Empire Storm. So I've made a good solid dent into that, which will be page 291. I'm at page 208, chapter 17. on Tower of Dawn, so that's another good chunk. So we are really getting through this tandem read now. Things are really developing and the story is really starting to pick up now, and I'm loving it. I'm loving all the individual characters and the individual stories and how they're all starting to slowly like weave in together, and like all the little links that are happening and things that you can kind of see. So yeah, that's intriguing and I'm loving it. I'm not going to read anymore tonight because I have a massive pain in my head. And I'm not talking about somebody else being a pain in my head or technology being a pain in my head. I quite literally have a pain in my head. The whole left side of my head. It's not a headache. It's a genuine, actual pain going down the left side of my head. I get these quite often. They're not the best. Me and them are not friends. I do not like them. Staring at a screen doesn't help. Also, I'm on a screen, whether it be on my laptop or my phone, because I'm taking notes for the tandem of what happens and stuff. I'm taking notes. So obviously, I can't do the tandem read without taking notes, and the screen is hurting my pain even more. So we need to eliminate some factors here. We have to eliminate some factors. I hope you can hear me. I'm mumbling like shit tonight. I sincerely apologise for the mumbling. But yeah, I've just need to take care of this pain in my head so that it doesn't develop and it doesn't get worse. Because that's the last thing I want right now. Right now, it's just in my head, but if I don't try and put a stopper to it now, it's going to hit like the back of my eyes and everything, and I don't want that. No, thank you. Not on a Friday night. No, thank yous. So yeah, that is where we're at, which is why I'm like, I may read a couple of chapters of 28 Questions once I'm settled into bed, because that doesn't involve a screen, so that's not going to hurt so much on my eyes and like my head. So I might, but I honestly, quite frankly, I probably won't. I'll probably end up getting settled in and just absolutely dying. It is 9:20, so yeah, I'm probably going to end up just absolutely crashing for the world. So yeah, that's probably what's going to end up happening. Plan of action tomorrow will be, I'll wake up in the morning, I will read a little bit more of 28 Questions, try and finish it off. I've got just over, or just under 200 pages left, but I should be able to hopefully fly through that in the morning, so wake up early enough, I should be able to get through it. I did want to stay up late tonight and read a lot of the tandem and just read more into the night, but of course my plans had to get put stoppered with this head pain, so yeah, that's probably going to be what I'm doing. And then when I go to my grandparents, I'll take the tandem with me, read more of the tandem, come back, and I'll sit and read more of the tandem when I come back. Probably sit and watch footy with my mum, have dinner, and then I'm going to go on live in the evening. So I've got more orders to pack. I'm waiting for some bits to arrive. So we'll probably do that as well. So yeah, that's probably the plan of action. And then obviously once I come off live, I'll chill and read with the tandem. Probably late into the night. Sunday, I have reading sprints. I have reading sprints for Sunday. I do need to film a video tomorrow. But that could also be done Sunday, so it's not too bad. We'll see how we go. We'll see how the day goes. That one might be a Sunday video thing. A Sunday thing. But I've got sprint Sunday, so I should be able to fly through a lot more of the tandem on Sunday as well. So yeah, we'll see. Just all we need to know, guys, is that like this week is just generally not gone to plan. Like this is the first week of the year, but it's just not gone to plan. But that's okay. That happens. Things happen. Obviously, I've been crazy busy with getting ready for the launch and stuff, and the new products which is next Friday for me. The day you're watching this for you guys, that this goes up. So yeah, it's fine. It happens. It is what it is. But yeah, I just want to update you guys. That's where we're at. That's what it is. Sorry. We finished the book in this video, guys. We finally finished a book in this video. It's totally taken us till Saturday, and we've got there. I did finish 28 questions, literally like not that long ago. I read most of it this morning. Like what was left, I read most of it this morning. It left me with 67 pages. That when I've come back from my grandparents, I've just read this. I didn't get a chance to read at my grandparents, so I haven't read any of the tandem read yet today. But yeah, I'll come back and I finish this off and just look at those tabs. Like, can you see those tabs, guys? I actually really love this book, and I think I'm gonna have to give it a 5-star read. Like, I want to clarify, like, it's not the best book probably that you will ever read. It is not the best writing in the world. Like, oh no, I would say not the best writing. It's a very different writing. And it suits kind of what we're having this. This book is as if like the reader is talking to us. The main character is talking to us and telling us the story of this relationship between her and another character. And it is LGBTQ+. And it is just very... It really does have you questioning a lot of things. Like, the title is obviously very apt for it. That it follows them across 4 years. I'm trying to find it, hang on a second. Yeah, so it's followed them for 4 years, and each chapter is the 28 questions. That is the chapters, it's 28 questions that's split across the first across 4 years. And it's like, yeah, there's so many things in here that get you questioning a lot of things and really make you think. And there are some conversations within the book that are very heartfelt, very vulnerable. I tear up a little bit at some points, and you do. You tear up a little bit here and there, as you know, as you do. So yeah, there was that, and like, I don't know how to describe this book to you guys, other than the fact that, yes, obviously I've just told you guys it's probably not the best book you're going to read, and the writing is very different, but it still had that 5-star feeling to me. Like, it really kind of just had me feeling very, sorry, I'm trying to get comfy, very, I don't know what the word is I'm looking for, it just had me feeling, I think that's literally the only way I can describe this, because it just had me feeling so many different things, thinking so many different things, and I just think it literally has just embodied a lot of things that I go through my head. There's some things that were mentioned in here that I very much relate to, some situations that I very much relate to, questions that and thoughts and stuff that go through my head, the character goes through their head, and I'm like, yeah, I feel this. I know exactly how this person's feeling, and like, I can 100% relate to this and know that feeling. Like, and I think that just as a whole just made it a 5-star read for me, that I could just relate so much to one character. So yeah, I highly recommend picking up this book, guys. If you have not picked it up, it is so good, so good. Highly recommend doing it. So yeah, and I think the tabs kind of just say it all. I think they say it all. So yeah, what my plan of action is, now that I finally finished a book. Alright, Nala. Thanks, Nala. We will get back focusing on the tannery now. I feel like I needed, if you can hear Nala, I apologise. I think I needed this book to break it up. I think I'd read so much fantasy that maybe that's what I think might have been not helping my mindset. I think so much fantasy, I then got into a mindset where it's so hard to then focus on any more of it. So I do think this romance and that contemporary read really did help. So I do think I needed that. I feel very refreshed now, and I feel very raring to go for the rest of this tandem read, and I think I'm now going to fly through the rest of this tandem read, hopefully over the rest of this weekend. I've got sprints tomorrow. I'm going to do some more reading tonight after my live. I'm going to go on live tonight, so I'll do some more reading tonight, and like I say, sprints tomorrow. So I should get this tandem read, hopefully get this finished tonight, this weekend, not tonight, this weekend, hopefully, fingers crossed, and then we can get started on Kingdom of Ash. So yeah, I think I do. I just feel very fresh. I don't know if you guys can tell. I just feel very much energized after finishing this book and reading this book. I just feel very like raring to go. So yeah, I think we're going to be flying through the rest of this tandem read. I will be taking you guys with me, so don't worry, you guys are still going to come with me. So yeah, that's the plan of action. I'm going to do some little bits that I need to be doing, something around the house, my room and stuff, in the office, do some bits live. I'll have dinner live, and then we're going to sit and read tonight, and then we've got sprints tomorrow. So I'll look to you guys later on. But yeah, that's where we're at. I feel raring. I've got so much energy. Hi. Sorry, you've not heard from me today. Ow, I just stabbed myself. Perfect timing. Yeah, you haven't heard from me today. I have read pretty much all day, like I said. I done the labels this morning, filmed this morning, like I said, done reading sprints, like I said. I've then sat and read, like I've said. But have I updated you? No. Why would I remember to do that, you know? Why would I use my brain cells and remember that? We are a lot further into the tandem now. We are at chapter 25 in Tower of Dawn. We are closing in on halfway in this book. And we are at chapter... Not that one. Hang on a minute. Not that one. I put the bookmark in ready, but I stopped a minute early. There we go. We're at there. In Empire of Storm. So we've been reading a lot. We've done a lot. I'm loving this. I'm literally just loving this. It is developing so much now, and it's going so much faster, and things are coming into place. I've definitely found my rhythm with it now, which is good. Like, I've got a nice little flow going. We're developing with it. I'm eager to keep reading and finishing it. Unfortunately, not going to finish it till like I wanted to, because obviously I did those bits this morning, which did cut a chunk of my time. I didn't do as many sprints as I would normally do because I've not been feeling well today. I'm in a lot of pain today. Obviously I am taking notes. I did film a brief little clip a minute ago showing you guys kind of where we're at in the books and kind of what I've been doing, like note wise, taking notes, like show you kind of the document and stuff, which has been really, really handy. So like me and more have discussed and make me go, has this been mentioned here? And we've got some like things we can reference back to. So that's been that. But yeah, I then had dinner. So I haven't actually been able to, I've developed a lot, I've read a lot, but not been able to get as far as I would have liked. I'm still going to read some more, but I'm going to bring this video to an end. I'm going to close this out with you guys. So yeah, that is kind of been my week, a realistic week, guys. It did not it was not what it was meant to be in the end, but that's okay. We will try again next month. Hold me to it, guys. Hold me to it. We'll try again next month. So yeah, my camera's... I don't know what my camera's doing. That was weird. So yeah, we're going to try a thing. But just know, we are loving the tandem. And hopefully... I was going to say finish tomorrow, but like that, I feel like that's... Hopefully finish tomorrow. I don't know what's going to be happening. Because I need to edit the video I filmed today. That I needed to do today, but I didn't because I ended up reading. So edit that, upload that. So that'll be the first task in the morning. And then I got orders to pack. Possibly try and get those packed tomorrow. I'll see how I feel. So if I'm still not feeling great, I'll probably have another reading day. I'm not gonna lie. Because I've got to look after my body. Because if I don't start listening to what it's saying to me right now, I'm likely to have some instance, so I might just edit the vlog, upload that, and then probably read tomorrow, actually, if I'm being realistic. So I might be able to get further, if not finish this tandem tomorrow. And then the plan of action will be to get straight into Kingdom of Ash, which is a chunker, and hopefully finish that this week. I know. we'll see. Just know that yes, I'm still not a fan of Kale, and I do not like Kale. But can I understand Kale in this book, in Tower of Dawn, and feel for him? Yes, I can. If you guys know Kale's situation, you know what I'm on about, and I can truly 100% feel for him as somebody myself who had my independence ripped from me within a matter of hours. It literally 1 minute I'm fine, well, not even hours, but within seconds, 1 minute I'm fine, and the next minute my entire life has turned and changed. I went from walking 1 second to not being able to move the next. So quite literally, I know exactly how Kale feels to have his independence ripped from him, to have people being very diminishing of it all and taking that extra little bit of independence that you can do away. I do understand all that. So yeah, I do feel for him. I still don't like him. Don't get me wrong, I still don't like him. It doesn't fully redeem him from all of his past actions, but I do understand him and his scenario. I don't understand it from the sense of an accident that has caused him not being able to walk. Obviously, I understand it from my FND side of it. So yeah, that got a little deep, didn't it? Jeez. I can't do deep right now, so we're going to call it quits. I will see you guys in the next video. Let me know if you've read Tyrone Glass. Let me know if you guys are going to pick up 28 questions. Please do. If you do pick up 28 questions, do let me know. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video that hopefully will be put together a little bit better. You know, I said this year we would get organised, and I was organised. And then shit happened. Welcome back to my channel, guys, in the chaos. Like, come on. Organised wasn't going to last long, let's be real. Organised was not going to last long. So yeah, I'm going to head off. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Don't forget to keep smiling, be kind, keep reading. Bye, guys.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.